Greetings, family. This is Safi, a member of a soul center. In the past, I have talked extensively about how important the winter solstice is. This is a time of year where we can really use and partner with astrology to make sustainable changes. Well, why is this, right? I want you to ask yourself a question. When you do your New Year's resolutions in January, why do they not stick so much? It works for the first few weeks, you're on it for the first month or so, and then there's this natural fade, a natural progression, right? That just kind of falls off for most of us. For some of y'all, go for it. But a lot of the answers have to do with the timing in which we celebrate New Year in the Gregorian calendar, right? According to astrology, the best time to do these changes and to make these efforts is when the sun is at its lowest point and growing into its lowest point. So that starts in Scorpio. That is when the sun is kissed by death. The sun starts to lose its light, and its lowest day is the winter solstice. Okay, Safi, make that make sense for me. Well, in astrology, the sun is our ego, right? It is our destiny, it's our purpose, our play, our childlike spirit. Well, that's great, but when it comes to making change, we really want the ego to be weakened, right? So when the sun is weakened, that also means our ego is weakened. And with a weakened ego, new habits are easier to form. 10 days or so we're off when it comes to January 1, but when we add in the science of habit building, that usually is a 21, 22, 30-day process. So it's really good to start about 30 days before the winter solstice to create these habits, to create these changes, whether that be proper sleep or calling your family more or movement, whatever that may be. Now, I didn't grab this out of my butt. There is nothing new under the sun. I was very privileged to be able to study with the Asaraset community here in New Orleans, and this is something they do religiously every year. It's accompanied with a strong diet regimen and a strong meditation regimen. And so I have incorporated this and made it my own ritual. I wanted to invite the few of you that may be interested into joining us this year for the winter solstice circle. For me and many others, this year and last year, these last few years have really just been kicking our butt. It has been a very, very hard time. And in a time where we are astrologically supposed to be creating new habits, meditating, getting prepared to go into the winter and really do a lot of the positive changes just so that way we can birth ourselves in spring anew. We are completely distracted with tons of commercials, consumerism, family parties, fun, right? No shade to any of that. Yet, this is a counterculture thing, and why I've always done it kind of by myself. But for those of you that may be interested, this is a way for us to support each other in the support group. So we're going to meet once a week for the first up until the winter solstice, December 1st to the 21st via Zoom. We'll have a Slack group where we can chime in with each other and just see how everybody's doing throughout the week. And then after the 25th, we will be meeting bi-weekly every 2 weeks on Zoom. And again, we'll have our Slack group to just keep in touch. If you would like to join, go ahead and check out whatever link, wherever you're seeing this at. It'll redirect you. It's a minimal offering of $25 just so that there's some exchange for the Zoom meetings, for the managing of the Slack group. But other than that, this is really just an offering that I wanted to give to us. But I feel that it's a vital one to do to make sure that we can come into spring with the power and the tenacity that the actual astrological new year can offer us. So, again, I ask you to join me if you like to for the winter solstice circles, and we would love to see you there. Peace.